Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Marriage Straits, Confession Time, Major Reveal. Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers for Friday, May 24th indicate some explosive moments in Salem as the weekend hits. A wedded couple navigates through yet another delicate situation, while someone makes a huge concession, and there's a major reveal on the horizon. What's set to unfold during Friday's show? Time to dive right in. Days of Our Lives spoilers, the DeMarais deal with further marriage issues. DOOL spoilers for Friday, May 24th hint that EJ DeMarais, Dan Feuerriegel, and Nicole DeMarais, Ariane Zucker, will formally again essay to navigate through some muddy waters in their marriage. Trending. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Maggie and Xander save Titan from DeMarais. Will EJ defy Nicole about the kiss she planted on Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, while she was tipsy? As EJ knows baby Jude's appearance is imminent, will he strike down hard on this rearmost treason, or play the part of understanding husband, as he anticipates good news is about to come their way? Suckers will have to tune in to find out. DOOL spoilers, Sloane Peterson. Brady confesses. Speaking of baby Jude, Day spoilers for Friday, May 24th reveal that Sloane Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, will confess all, well, nearly each, to Eric. As EJ demanded this week, Sloane will tell Eric Jude is the baby Nicole allowed. She lost. Still, Ms. Peterson Brady will leave out the details that the little bone is his natural son. The proverbial poop is about to hit the addict, so what happens coming? Speaking of babies, Chanel DeMarais, Raven Bowens, will admit to Johnny DeMarais, Carson Boatman, that she has worries about how the radiation exposure could impact the child she's carrying. Can Johnny help ease her enterprises? Days of Our Lives spoilers, Marlena Evans reveals major news across city. DOOL spoilers for Friday state that Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, will reveal what she thinks is going on with Everett Lynch, A.K.A. Bobby Stein, Blake Barris, to Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, and Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring. What will their responses be? Ariane Zucker's destination wedding plans, Sean Christian marriage. Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers reveal that Ariane Zucker, Nicole DeMarais, is a step closer to tying the knot with DOOL alum Sean Christian, ex-Daniel Jonas. Still, you know it's been a long bone. If you've followed Christian and Zucker's trip as a couple back in June 2021, Christian popped the question to Zucker on a special boat voyage. It gave the brace an amazing offer story, but Zucker and Christian didn't rush to tie the knot right down. It wasn't until August 2023 that Zucker blazoned that they were planning their marriage. On Instagram at the time, Ariane Zucker gushed over how agitated she was to call Sean Christian her sanctioned hubby after 10 times together. Now nearly another time has passed, but Christian and Zucker are eventually getting down to business. In Zucker's rearmost Instagram advertisement, she offered updates now that they've locked in some pivotal marriage details. We discovered a marriage destination and date. So thankful to everyone who has helped us make this disquisition an eye-opening admiration-inspiring adventure. Zucker participated in her post. Although Ariane Zucker didn't reveal the exact date and position to suckers, it's clear that she settled on when and where she plans to wed Sean Christian. The Day's star also put up some gorgeous new couple snaps and expressed her gratefulness to the shooter who made them possible. Big thank you to Kristina Kamina at Kamina Photography for landing the authentic love and joy in our wild love, Zucker said. As Zucker wrapped effects up, she joked around about people saying eventually Sean. It's true that it's been a long road to get then for the happy couple, but Zucker prompted everyone to flash back. There is great value in long lovemaking. It's nice to have some good news, especially since so numerous Days observers are burdened over Zucker's brewing on-screen departure. Zucker's last day's airdate should be July 29th, so we're formally dreading Nicole's exit. In the meantime, Nicole still has plenitude of gripping scenes left to play out involving her reunion with Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty, and more, so stick with us for prognostications on all the drama ahead. Dan Feuerriegel says I will no way be James Scott, opens up about playing EJ DeMarais recast Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers reveal that Dan Feuerriegel lately got honest about taking over the part of E.J. DiMera and making it his own. Sod asked a group of cleaner stars what advice they would give to an actor playing a recast, so Feuerriegel chimed in with some excellent guidance grounded on his own experience. James Scott preliminarily played the part of E.J. DiMera from 2006 to 2014 and grew relatively popular with suckers. In fact, Scott was so popular that the show plotted to replace him in the times that followed. There were always clamors about the hunt for a new EJ since James Scott eventually made it clear that he was interested in returning to Days. Still, it was until 2021 that Dan Feuerriegel made his debut in the part of the dashing and devious E.J. DiMera. Of course, it took a while for some Days suckers to warm up to a new depiction since change is frequently hard for cleaner observers. Other suckers embraced Feuerriegel in the part right down and gave him a warm hello to Salem. Now Feuerriegel has settled into the part nicely and is busy showing off his acting chops on a diurnal base. Days of Our Lives Dan Feuerriegel says I will no way be James Scott opens up about playing E.J. DiMera recast E.J. is an important character who tends to be involved in major stories, so we re lucky that an excellent actor like Feuerriegel ended up filling Scott's shoes. That brings us to Feuerriegel's take on the whole recast situation. Feuerriegel's advice to other actors jumping in as a recast was simple for the utmost part: do your own thing. Although Feuerriegel suggested that there would always be a shadow of the former depiction, he argued that you had to bring your own personality and bents to the table. I'll no way be James Scott, Feuerriegel refocused out. He's a fully different person with fully different life jests. He played EJ the way that he did. I am going to play it the way I do. That sounds like a great way to handle it, and it's clearly been working for Feuerriegel so far. There are always going to be DOL suckers who prefer one EJ over the other, but Dan Feuerriegel has easily concentrated on doing his own thing and being the stylish EJ he can conceivably be. Our Days prognostications point to EJ's world imploding once the verity about Jude Brady's, Oliver McClarty, maternity cover-up comes out, so stay tuned for updates on his doomed marriage. Days of Our Lives spoilers say EJ and Nicole DiMera's, Ariane Zucker, relationship will fall piecemeal in the end, so don't miss the bad news that's brewing. Nicole learns Jude is her son. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, May 27th, are a Labor Day to celebrate, as Nicole eventually gets the life-changing news that Jude is the child she labored to deliver on the side of the road back in November. Come to Mama EJ backed Sloane, Jessica Surfety, who pulled off this knavery, into a corner. Either tell Nicole, Ariane Zucker, that Jude is her son, her and EJ's, that is, or EJ will see Sloane transferred to captivity. Sloane talked it out with Melinda, Tina Huang, and decided that, yeah, captivity sounds kind of bad, much worse than losing Eric, Greg Vaughn. This way, Nicole doesn't get to have him moreover. Plus, Sloane will have commodity to hold over EJ's head to make sure he follows through on the alternate half of his pledge and gives her enough plutocrat to vanish for good. So Sloane bites the pellet and tells the verity, first to Eric. And also, it's Nicole's turn to have her life turned upside down. Hunting wabbits, everyone in Salem wants to get their hands on Clyde, James Red, though they re-pursuing their pretensions in different ways. Ava, Tamara Braun, and Harris, Steve Burton, decide to strike out on their own. Because that worked so super well last time. Meanwhile, Rafe, Galen Gehring, hands the medicine dealer's black book over to John, Drake Hodgson, and Steve, Stephen Nichols. Well, if the police can't get anything done about bringing culprits to justice, why not let Black Patch take a crack at it? Happy Days Maggie, Suzanne Rogers, is still pretending to be blindly marrying Constantine, John Capellos, when she learns that Sarah, Lindsay Godfrey, and Xander, Paul Telfer, are planning to tie the knot, yet again. She's happy for her son, but will this true love marriage make Maggie's plan feel concave and egregious in comparison?